and welcome back to my channel. Hello and welcome to my channel. This is the Kid in the City and I am Jonte, and we are back with another product review. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Do not forget to subscribe. If this is not your first time, you already know I spent some money, so I'm going to talk about what I spent my money on. So let's get into it. Okay, so pink setting powder, is it brown girl friendly or is it not? I have seen pink setting powders go around and I just wanted to kind of try it for myself to see how I felt about it. So I grabbed the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake setting powder, which is Huda Beauty's pink setting powder. Patrick Star has one with one size. It's a lot of brands that do have a pink setting powder, but I wanted to give Huda Beauty a shot because this is the one I heard is really good. So this is going to be the product that we are reviewing today. So if you want to see if this setting powder is a brown girl friend or foe, stay tuned because we're jumping right into it. Anytime I try a product for the first time, I'm always going to review it and kind of give my opinion on it, because why not? It's my channel, it's my money, I could do that. So today we are getting into the pink setting powder from Huda Beauty, which I've seen a lot of pink setting powders and like how they look on brown skin and things like that. So I was like, you know, let me go ahead and try it for myself, see if I like it, see, you know, if it can be something I can add to my regimen. So we are getting into the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. It also, again, I love when a product comes with instructions. So on the back of it, it's literally trying to see if it'll focus really quick. It literally has the instructions on the back, 1, 2, 3, exactly how to apply it, which I think is great. And it's pink, so I'm really excited to get into this. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so again, this is pink and I'm super excited. So again, this is my first time using this. We are gonna, okay. And again, for the girls, I hope this focuses and doesn't mess up anything. It is pink, baby, super pink. And I'm really excited. I'm actually really excited. Okay, so I have a blank puffer. And again, wherever I put the concealer, we are just gonna put this. I don't have any contour on. All I have on my face right now is foundation and my concealer. So let's get into it. Okay. Here we go. All right, access on the back of the hand. And I'm not going to, actually I do want to like let it bake for a little minute so I could really see how it goes. Oh, that's a lot better. There we go. There we go. That's what the girls want. Put a little on my chin. Again, it smells good too. It kind of smells like the smell kind of reminds me of baby powder, but a little sweeter, if that makes any sense. That's like the best way I could explain it. I'm not really, sometimes my descriptions be insane, but that's the way I would explain it. It's very fine. It's a very like fine formula, but I think that's best because you know it's gonna like get into those nooks and crannies, which is what you want from a setting powder. You want it to like seamlessly blend, get into all those creases. So I think that's, this smells actually really good. It actually smells good. And I know they just came out with the fragrance-free setting powders, but to me the fragrance is fine. Okay, so I will say the formula is a very fine formula, and I do like how it applies. It goes on super smooth. I am going to blend this out really quick. Well, actually, I'm gonna let it sit for a minute. I'm gonna put my lashes on, and then I'm going to come back and finish the setting powder. And I also want to do a wear test because I am going out today for happy hour, so I want to do a wear test with seeing like how the setting powder, like of course how it applies, but also like after a few hours of wear, how it goes too. So I'm going to apply my lashes, and then I'll be back to finish basically the applying process of this setting powder, and we'll be back. Okay, so we have the lashes on, so we're going to continue with the application of the Huda Beauty setting, the pink setting powder. So I'm just going to go ahead and press in the powder where I applied it, and we'll go from there. I will say I can already tell that my under eye is a lot brighter with this setting powder. So that's plus number one. Plus number one. It's so soft. It's really soft. Plus number two. So I do feel like under the eye, it's a little creased. So I am just gonna go back in with a little bit more, and I'm just gonna press it directly into that under eye, just because I do see a little creasing under the eye. And I'm just gonna go right in that under eye, just because nobody wants the creasing. Then with the blank side of the puffer, I'm gonna go back in, just any excess. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and then I will be back with the final look and the final review of the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Setting Powder. Okay, so we are here with the final review of the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder. So I want to just quickly read the instructions. I did do a brief little like snippet of it. So step 1, pack under the eyes, T-zone, corners of the mouth and chin. Step 2, let set/bake for 3 to 5 minutes. Step 3, dust the excess powder. This does have a 18-month shelf life, and I will say when you're getting your makeup and stuff like that, definitely keep track of when you get it. Normally I write, I take like a Sharpie and write the date that I opened it on most of my products. That way I can keep with the shelf life, because expired makeup is terrible. It does horrible for your skin. Sometimes it can break you out. It's just not good, right? So always look at the shelf life for products. Normally they're located on the back. It's like a little, it looks like a little like setting powder cup, and it's kind of open, and it says 18M. That means the shelf life is 18 months. So always keep that in mind, which is really long. Some have like 24 months, some have like between 12, 16, 18, it just depends. But always look at that with any type of product, foundation, I don't care what it is, look at the shelf life. Anywho, so far I am gonna wear this out. I am going to happy hour, so I'm also gonna do a wear test with this. But for right now, I will say it is a very fine setting powder, which I think is good, right? Because you want to kind of get in the nooks and crannies. It is for sure bright. It wasn't giving ashy, because again, pink powder with brown skin, that was my biggest fear. Like, is this gonna make me look ashy, casket ready? But it doesn't give ash, but it definitely brightens, and I feel like it definitely gives me a brighter under eye once I put my foundation on top of it. It was like creasing a little bit under the eye, so I did add a little bit more. I'm just gonna see how it goes. When I get back from happy hour, I am just gonna do like a little snippet. Right now it is 5:38 currently. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I mean, again, it's happy hour, so I'm not sure, but I'll see what time it is when I get back and do like a little wear test on that, just to see how it holds up. If I don't do a wear test, if I forget, like, it is what it is, and I very well may, but hopefully I'll remember to do a wear test. Oh, but yeah, they just came out with their set of easy bake powders that is fragrance free. This one does have a fragrance, but it really smelled it smelled like sweet baby powder to me. The fragrance didn't really bother me, and I don't think it's gonna bother my skin at all. I know sometimes fragrance being in products does affect people as far as their skin. So if that is you, they do have they literally just came out, I think, with the setting powders that are fragrance free, so that is the option. But so far I'm not mad at the setting powder. Again, I'm gonna see how the wear goes. I didn't even like carve out my contour with this, so I did just a very basic application just to kind of see how I like it. But so far so good. Again, it's a very fine product, but it definitely kind of gets into the nooks and crannies. Sometimes you can't help creasing. It is what it is, and it may have been my concealer along with it. I don't know, you kind of just have to play with it and find the balance. But I really like this. I'm not mad. I'm definitely probably going to add this in my repertoire. I would really love to see how it goes, like with full glam, like cream contour, liquid blush, like the full glam. But I'm not mad. I'm really not mad at it. I feel like I always really kind of do good with setting powder just because my skin is oily, and it's just like it needs it to, like, you know. But that's basically it. I will have the full glam video. I will link it right here. So if you do want to watch the full glam, this is a very easy glam. It's very simple, a very quick and simple face, but still giving you that full beat kind of look. That, of course, I'm going to link it here so you can watch that. Do not forget to follow me on all socials at The Kid in the City. And I do thank you so much for your time. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with the kid. And for that, I thank you. Until next time, bye.